What's up, people? We are live. Another Sunset Sunday. Still waiting for business partner Kit to come on. How's everybody doing on this Sunday night? You know how we do it on Sundays. Sunday nights, every Sunday night, we do this Sunset Sunday live show. Help people who are in home based businesses, uh, business in general. Oh, here he comes. Sunset Sunday. Add Kent on here. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Greg?
Not much, man. This is another Sunday, Sunset Sunday. I just got on here myself.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
how's the weekend been?
Oh, I can't complain. Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Okay. It's about getting into your weather again now.
Not yet, but it's getting.
Not yet.
No,
Not yet.
I'm just playing.
Not yet. Okay. It ain't cool enough yet. I understand.
I'm just playing.
I understand. So yeah, I understand how you yeah. We always teach each other about the weather here in Columbus, Ohio. As we had a warming trend last week,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and unusual for this time of year since we're halfway through. Halfway through October.
Hmm.
Oh, a very unusual that type of warming trend. That's why I'm saying all that stuff. So, all right, people, we are here starting Sunset Sunday. What we're going to talk about is why is it some people I hear all the time? Why do some people like to say that there's a better time to post online? I don't know. But that's something we're going to talk about in tonight's show. Just hold on. All right. Ken, can you answer that question? Why you've heard this probably too amongst the leaders. They always put this thing about that there's a better time to email market, there's a better time to post on social media. Now, my question to that is if the internet and social media is 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and you got an audience that what difference do they make? They're going to get it anyway. You're not posting to anybody, everybody. You're posting to a specific audience. What's your thoughts on that?
Um, I wish I had an answer for you on that, Greg. I think it's, and this is just pure pure speculation on my part.
Okay.
I think it's just go, going off the current trends when people use the internet the most, either in the evenings. I would say probably prime time hours during the week, and of course most likely during the weekends, either the majority of the day on Saturday, and probably sometime after church, or whatever on Sunday. I think it's based off of that particular model, where they think a lot of internet marketers think most folks will spend their time online during that particular piece of time during the week and on the weekends. I've never gotten the notion myself, because, like you, well, if the internet's open 24/7, they might not see it during the quote unquote prime time hours, but they will see what you're marketing. Because either way, it's still their buying decision is not going to. It's very rare that someone is gonna buy on the spot. I think it's or whatever the case might be, unless it's just something they specifically want at that particular time. It's going to be
Well,
something that they may view maybe once or maybe twice, maybe three times, maybe even five times before they make that decision. And
okay, okay.
I just think, whether they make it in prime time or non-prime time, it's still going to be on that particular person, that particular person's call. That's something we have no control over.
Right. Now, remember when the days when you had shopping online, QVC, well, you still got HSN when they came aboard. That was the
Yeah.
start of the online shopping, but it was done on TV. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they repeated that kind of stuff over and over. And they had access to, and there were a lot of places were open 24/7.
Right.
Now, when you have a business, and maybe if you're only looking at your business as a local mom and pop, this and that, then
Mm-hmm.
maybe you will tend to think in terms of, well, I'm only open this part of the time. Okay.
Right.
Uh, but when you look at your business being global because of the leverage of the information highway, then I think you would tend to think in a broader term with your local audience that you have established, but you need to also look at the broader consensus of what the internet is available to the world. When you advertising or marketing or posting on like Facebook, you got an audience, you have a community of a billion some people. Granted, you're not trying to market to all those, but
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of contradictory when now if you got an attitude that you revel in 100 million likes, but then you only got an attitude of when I should market. That don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So why would you have an attitude about, well, the best time to do it this time, but you got 100 million people and they're not all going to be local. They're going to be global. You got
Exactly.
people that are 6 hours behind you or ahead of you that may see it later on. So that's where my personally where I have gotten to say, if you got a information highway that's 24/7, 365 days a year, somebody asked it, it really shouldn't make any difference when you post. You post it for your local market, then you are posted for your global, because you got this is I think people have gotten away to understand it. And I don't know if it's because of the algorithms with Facebook. If you got the right people in your audience, they're usually going to be the right people that they're connected to. I think what we've gotten away, and some of these leaders have gotten away from, is not just about your local people that you market to. It's the
Mm-hmm.
market that they are connected to also. Because if they're connected to you and they're liking what you got to say, they'll tend to share. We're all talking about sharing content. So what difference does it make if it's, see, I guess people are caught up in this person to person. Everything got to be so personable, and it really doesn't. It's all about getting content to the right people. And like you just said, it's got nothing to do. You don't control when or how or where these people are going to be connected to your content. That's not your control. And
I
it
can
shouldn't be
remember.
your worry.
Right. I can remember in the early days when I had first came on to the Amway business, and they used to have those after the workshop. They used to have those meetings at Denny's. So
Meeting after the meeting. Yeah,
yeah,
meeting
the
after the
meeting
meeting.
after the meeting.
Right.
and
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 yeah.
and one guy, I can't remember his name. I know it wasn't Rob Patterson, but what one guy said, he said, when you're presenting this business opportunity, he said, some folks will say it's the right, there's a right time when you should do it. So if you reach a certain level of people, it's always going to be the right time, and at that same vein, it's never going to be the right time. You just
Right.
have to put the person in front of you who's looking for the opportunity, and wants the opportunity. It's not going to matter, because they're gonna do it whether it's a good time or a bad time, quote
Well,
unquote.
see, that consensus back then, they weren't building an email list. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one problem. So if you're not building an email list, so you don't have no way to contact your primary audience through any leveraging factors. Today you
Mm-hmm.
do, but
Yeah.
too many people have brought that old school method of thinking to the internet, as you say, that the meeting after the meeting, all that other. You don't need the meeting after the meeting,
Mm-hmm.
because the meeting after the meeting will take care of itself, because once you put it on live or Facebook, you have automation. If you have
Right.
the right audience, that audience will share with the people that may missed it. That's where I kind of like, with people like, why are they so hung up on the right time? There is no right. The right time is when you got some valuable information, content that you want to share. You go on and share it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you need to share more than once or something like that, with most of your autoresponders, you can set a specific time for it to go automate out. So when somebody
Exactly.
when they may wake up to it, but it's not like you're setting up your schedule to work your business through a system automatically. If you got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of information that you need to share, you can set out your information automatically to that group, and it will get to them. You don't have to worry about it. They try, too many people try to work too hard and bust their ass too much, and not leverage, not make this stuff easier. They burn themselves out trying to reach everybody physically, instead
Yeah.
of leveraging the tools that we got right now
Mm-hmm.
and go about doing your stuff. The whole purpose of all this was to bring back, as we were told, to have a home-based business and have a lifestyle, to be back with your family, friends, or whatever the hell you want to do. That was the
Mm-hmm.
promise. Now
Right.
that we got that, too many of these people are making it too hard, and they back to doing that, chasing. Just because they got the internet, they still working their business as if they got to be out there physically. This is why I tell people why I wrote the book that I wrote, Five Keys to Success in Today's Market, knowing the difference between prospecting and marketing, because the days, to me, of prospecting and chasing are over. You can do
Yes.
it, but personally, I don't think it works as well, because especially now with what's happened with COVID and everything else, people are realizing, I don't want to be up doing all that shit. I don't want to be prospect. I don't want to be chasing. I don't want to be doing none of that. So why do I need to do it? We are still in a health crisis today. So why not make do and use the tools that are available, that we have access to help people get their message. We are in what we call the information age. Been in the information age for a while. Information is very powerful to share. Information is powerful. Now, the only thing with information that you share with people, and this is why it's so important to have the right quality people around you who you sharing information, because You can share all the information if they don't do anything with it and doesn't generate into some sales or convert into some things. It doesn't matter. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, yeah. You can bake bake a chocolate cake or whatever, put it in front of the person, but if the person don't like chocolate cake, you know, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You know.
Remember the saying? There was a saying: cake less eggs ain't cake.
Yep, I remember that.
I'm trying to think. There was a guy out of New Jersey. He was a double diamond in Amway. He said, "Cake less eggs ain't cake. It may look like cake, it may smell like cake, but you go to taste it. If it calls for 3 eggs, you're gonna know there's an egg missing if you only put one."
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what people got to understand is there's the tools you got to use, and we got so much time to get back. I think some people are so tuned in and trained to be a worker bee, even when they come online or come into the entrepreneurial space, they still work as an employee, and the mindset hasn't changed. This is why they get this thing about I'm overwhelmed on this and that, because they still work and have the mindset of an employee.
Right. Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And this is not that type of business. And until you make that mental switch from an employee to an entrepreneur works, especially nowadays. An entrepreneur back before the internet had to bust his ass a lot because that's all he had to do. It's still on you, but you got a lot of tools that let you that will do the heavy lifting, I should say, for you.
Right.
You know, like what we got right here, we reaching more people by being on the internet instead of having to chase people or schedule some kind of meeting or come to our thing this way. We just schedule a thing on Facebook. It gets marketed out to your followers or whatever, and they tune in that way. That's leverage. Them days of prospecting people or chasing, I'm not doing it. Just like Lisa Torres said, I don't like prospecting. I ain't doing that. I will not chase you about my business.
She
Why
hated
would
it.
I chase you? I mean, and that's the biggest problem. This is why I had a problem. This is why I wish the guys at MLSP would change their thing to networking and start a networking and prospecting. They should change it to a online networking, okay, or business development, because to me, their whole business model was based off of, you say, attraction marketing, be the hunted, not the hunter. But then I don't see how you can walk around, keep talking about prospecting and then you come back in your business model say, well, we teach people how to be attracted instead of that, because the business can go out and da da da. Well, you kind of stepping on your own feet, when you say one thing and then you market it another way. You got to be stern with your business model and what your business model, core model, was started from. Don't worry about those old school network marketers. They are serving those people that want to do old school things. And I know there's people that out there that may not want to do it, but if you market, let them come to you marketing out if you do not want to do old school. And people keep saying it works. It worked when it served its purpose. Purposely, exactly. I'm going to just say this. I'm putting it out there. No, it don't work anymore. It don't work anymore at the expense of what's going on and what people want. People do not want to put the time in having to 5 or 6 nights a week, as Dexter Yeager would say. Ain't nobody doing that shit anymore. Nobody is going to be driving the miles. All that kind of mess is an old, antiquated type of doing business. Nobody. This is why we got streaming. This is why we got things like StreamYard and Zoom and whatever. All these different things, because they give us leverage. They do the heavy lifting and get us our message out sooner. And this is why I don't understand the people and these so-called leaders always talk about, this is the best time to market, or this is the best time. Ain't no best time. It's all when you got something to say to the marketplace that you need to share. That's the best time. There is no, when you got a thing that's open 24/7, you got a pizzeria or something that's open 24/7, you go, that's why it's open 24/7, because people who want something late night could come and get it. That's why it's open that way. Other than that, why would it be open? It can't serve a market that only has, it's like, you got certain stores that are open certain times of the day, open this way. People know, okay, I need to go here this time, between this time and that time. That's not social media, and that's not the internet. Okay? That's not this type of thing. This type of thing is open all the time, whatever you may look, just like YouTube. If YouTube business model said YouTube is only open from 6 to 9, well, people wouldn't go on YouTube if they couldn't go in the middle of the night because they want to find something or look at something comes to mind. That's why they open up like that, because there's a market for that. And for leaders to keep coming out and stepping on their own schwangs with the terms, well, this is the best time. No, anytime's the best time. Ain't no best time. The best time is when you got something to say.
Right.
Okay? People, we need to watch a lot of how we present stuff online, especially there's always new people coming online all the time. People are more and more. Just Channel 10, and I've been seeing it on online. 4.3 million people quit their jobs last month in August. 4.3 people. What is that telling you about the job market?
Well, it's just like these. I heard I caught a little of Meet the Press today. This sister anchor, Kim something, I can't think of her last name, and they were speaking in retrospect to the impending strike that was going to happen with the writers and production workers out in Hollywood, but they did come to an agreement. But she said, I think this impending strike, and also with retail and the supply chain being the way it is, and folks are not rushing to fill out those applications, even though their signing bonuses are at an all-time high, so forth and so on. She's like, I think this is, and this was probably coming before the pandemic, but the pandemic has spurred this on. And she said, I've even sending a message to corporate America stating that instead of paying your people more, and people want that, but you also have to treat your people better, instead of like expendable cannon fodder.
Yeah, I just got this thing on my phone from the Wall Street Journal talking about why it feels like everyone in America is quitting their job. So there is a message being sent out to the corporate plantation people. We are not your slaves. We are not going to come in here and work like dogs and you ain't paying us stuff. We're not going to spend time. You're not going to tell us I can't go take care of my family because I got a daughter in the hospital or a parent that's sick, and you're going to tell me, no, you need me here. No, I've been through that. We're not going there with that shit. So that's what's also going on with corporate America. we have just all these alternative. COVID woke people up to the fact that their lives do not have to be done the way corporate America, or we don't have to make a living by going somewhere. When they sent jobs home and people were able to work from home, that changed the whole dynamic of work.
Yes.
Once you do that and people understand that they don't have to do that, and we got more and more people that got devices and all this kind of stuff I've been talking about, people said, fuck corporate America. I'm not going back to this shit for $7 an hour, where I can make something for $30 an hour that I know I could do and make more money and have spent time with my kids, take care of our elderly parents, all that kind of stuff people are looking at. You know, because you know, my generation, we're in the 60s, we're in our 60s. If we still have our parents, we gotta, you know, watch them. I am not asking no boss for permission to have to maybe take my mom to the doctor, whatever. Just like I said a couple of weeks ago, she had a mammogram that she had to go. I had to take it because she don't really drive anymore, and I had to take her twice because the first time the pictures didn't come out. So if I was working a job and I had to do that 2 times, that means I had to ask them a boss to get off then, and then they gonna talk and gonna give me shit about it. No, because I went through that thing with in Time Warner. I had to tell them, you're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna tell me when I can do or take care of family. This ain't no job y'all got, and you ain't got enough deep pockets unless it's y'all's revenue, and still I'm not gonna do it. That's what I'm talking about. What's woke up corporate America to the fact that we do not have to play that same BS game they've been trying to give us to feed us anymore. That's why that single mom turned a $1,200 stimulus check into $1.5 million, because they understand the leverage factor. If we get everybody, if we get the Black community especially to stop thinking in terms of making money as a job instead of understanding we can build communities online. We don't have to build physical communities. We can build Wall Streets. We can build the communities like in Oklahoma online. We can do all those kind of things because we have the facilities, we have the infrastructure to do that. But we still keep walking around here thinking that we got to do this and that. You walk around here with these things in your pocket, and they're worth millions of dollars, but all we want to do is send booty call pictures, chicks wiggling their ass, or Candy Crush games.
Right.
They don't put no money in your pocket. They don't give you time to spend back with your family. Now we going into holiday season. How many of y'all got to ask for time off? Okay. How many of y'all gonna have to work? You know, none of that stuff. I ain't doing. I said, at 62 years old, I'm not asking no man, as a grown man, whether I can spend time with family or friends. I ain't doing it. And this is where I get back to, like, when you got a platform that's open 24/7, some of the things I hear now online, I hear people talk about, like, what? You guys are supposed to be leaders and y'all asking stupid shit like that. I always got to question leadership anymore, because I think sometimes leadership gets into this thing when they're talking to people who come online. They get back to this thing about, you know, when they started, instead of, you can use it as a story, but it holds no weight now. And I think that's been the problem even in Amway and a lot of these other places. They think people can't give people a little more credit than you want to give them.
Right.
Okay. If you're supposed to help, if network marketing's whole business model is to help people get where they want, and that helps you get where you want to get, Why would you give people misinformation? Why wouldn't you give them people the most valid information if it's going to help you build your business? I don't understand it. Okay? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You're cutting your own throat by not doing that and by not finding out what is going to make my team or whatever move forward in the business world and make it more efficient. We want to, there's time to spend more time.
Go ahead, Greg. I'm gonna close up my window here.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Spending more time with your family and friends is more important sometimes than any damn money that they can't pay. Because they can pay you a whole lot of money. Okay, people? They can pay you a whole lot of money. And then you have no time to do anything. A whole lot of money with no time isn't that great to me. I don't know how y'all feel, but if I can't spend time with people I care about or I want to be with, then all the money in the world is not going to mean shit to me. I don't know how you feel about that, Kent. So it's a crazy thing. It's crazy.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, even though I do work from home with the gig that pays the bills. It does not mean that you're not immune from the rules that corporate America has. There's still guidelines and performance procedures you have to follow. If you do not follow them, you become a liability. If you become too much of a liability in that respect, then yeah, you're out the door. And I think one of the reasons that I am doing this business because I don't want to be one of those people and one of those coworkers I just about 3 or 4 weeks ago was stating, well, I hear what you say, and she wasn't saying it to me. It was just in passing conversation where we had on our conference call. But she said, I'm still in the position where I need this job. And I'm like thinking to myself, no, you don't. You're limiting yourself. You don't need this. You don't need it. Not like you did maybe back 10, maybe even 15 years ago. I know some folks say, I need this job. No, you don't.
You need a job?
There's another way, folks.
Oh.
There is another way. But you've got to be open to.
And we're not.
You got to be open to that.
See, the problem with that response, to me, people think when not what we're saying. We're not telling people to free. We're not telling people to quit their job. Exactly. We're telling people to have something else to fall back on, and maybe even to make money to either match the income that they have so they can quit their job and have freedom to do what the hell they want to do. And then the freedom to make more money surpass the income that the plantation was giving them.
Exactly.
Or, allowing them to have. That's what people don't understand. Yeah, that's the reaction all the time. We got to make sure you be specific on what your message is. It's about not working another job that's going to take up more of your time. I said, wouldn't you like to have more time back with, if you're a single mom or whatever you like to do that doesn't give you that because you're working? That's the message. The message ain't telling anybody to quit their job.
Right. But eventually, obviously I can't speak for everyone, but eventually you would get to the point where you become weary of trading your time for a few dollars, 8 hours
Yeah.
a day, 40 hours a week. That and and with this, and especially with this pandemic now, yeah, you can, if you wanted to go to another job, you can do that. But there's still going to be the same. You're still going to what did we used to say? You're still gonna be in the same hell that you were before. It's just under a different under a different devil, so to speak. So why not? Invest in
Yeah, same plantation, just
invest in
different.
some skill sets to get you to set up your business, earn earn income, earn income that'll match whatever your job is doing. So once you're in, so you'll be able to buy it back.
Yeah. I don't understand why people are, we've been trained to always have a job, especially the black community. Always training people to have a job, a job.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's not the consensus anymore in here, because most black people are losing their jobs. They're losing their jobs to the market that's not um,
Mm-hmm.
benefiting them. And then now with what's going on with COVID, what's going on with just the economy today, people act like that's the only thing they can do to sustain their lifestyle, as such, of whatever they want to call their lifestyle.
Right.
You got people who, like at the end of every sunset Sunday, and I talk about how people fret on Sunday night because they don't want to go to a job that they hate, and the heart attack rate goes up. Why would you want to put yourself through that? Let me show you what this is the thing I ran across. They call it the Great Resignation. Let me go over here, see what shit. It's on my Facebook page.
Okay.
Here it is. The other way they were talking about how, and I just wrote a blog about this. Or I'm writing my next week's blog is going to be about this whole thing. Yeah, people remember, if your grandparents, they remember the Great Depression. Well, here we are in a Great Resignation. More people are quitting their jobs. Columbus, WCMH, more Americans are quitting their jobs than ever before, or according to a report from the Department of Labor. It is said that then 4.3 million people decide to leave their jobs in August, an economist calling the Great Resignation, and will become even greater as time goes on. Wow, even greater. That started in the April, as the pandemic restrictions started to ease up across the country. Employees had started deciding if or how they were going to go back to work. Every month since then, a new record number of people have left their current jobs. These jobs have not disappeared. They will still be filled. However, because workers are refusing to take the jobs, employers had to adapt by adding benefits, raising wages, and making do with the staff they have. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, right there, there's an article from here in Columbus on Channel 4, and they're talking about how that's affecting the marketplace here. So, even if you in a way, the employer and the employee has a leverage, okay?
Right.
But the employee always had leverage because of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You just haven't. Most people haven't been educated to the fact that what needed to be understood about what was out here and what they could do. Right there, people are quitting their job. They're quitting. COVID woke people to up the fact. What we've been saying is for the last year that I do not need the corporate plantation. That girl talking about, well, I need my job. She's just not educated to the fact what she could do from home. The biggest problem with a lot of people is that they fear, there's a fear base. And this is what I've always said, you know, in network marketing or online marketing, all these leaders always talking about trust like factor. And this is why I always say it's not the trust like factor about you. The trust like factor really resides in the people that you are talking to. They don't trust themselves. They don't have confidence in themselves. It's not about you. You're just a messenger. Mm-hmm. Okay. I get tired of people talking about the trust like factor when they don't urinate the trust like factor. Is not them. It's the people they're talking to that don't have the confidence in themselves to do that. Mm-hmm. With all the tools and services that you got. That's why I always talk about if people are truly looking for something, if you're hungry and you're looking for a good burger and you see it on TV and you may not have never been there before. Why would it take you 3 or 4 times to see the commercial before you go get that burger? Okay? If that picture of that burger, what it looks good, you're going to run out there and get it. It ain't got to take you that long to get it. I think there's a misconception in not giving people credit about what they want. Maybe it's your marketing. Okay? Maybe you're trying too hard to convince them. What is it that you want? I always pick it. What is it that you want? And about me, I'm giving you the information, the facts as I see them. That's why we tell people to go on and do things and research them. But it shouldn't take you that long. If you are truly looking for A, B, and C, whatever that may be, mm-hmm. and that's going to solve the problem. If we give you why this thing solved the problem and you still don't do it, that's on you. That ain't us. That's on you. You have misgivings of your ability. It's not us. We told you that you could do this. This is what it'll allow you to do. Just like what we're going to get ready to show you in a few about what we got going on, what's been going on for the last month and a half. We got we have a program, an 8-week program that we run in the 3rd week on how to make money with affiliate marketing. Plus, we have another program that allows you to make $1,200. How many will take advantage of it? I don't know. That's not going to ever be my consensus of who or why not. Maybe sometimes it's the cost, but they got a five payment plan to get involved with it as you want to. See, everybody talks about, well, I'm not making money in network marketing. Network marketing's problem, and I want everybody to hear this, is that it's not that it's not a good business model. It's mm-hmm. just that it takes too long to build, especially in the digital age right now. And their ratio from product to retail, the commission to retail is so low. Okay. You have to have a big team to even cover your auto ship. That's the problem.
Yep.
It's the commission base that's so low. I'm not knocking the business model, but the business model to me still has not caught up in the digital age. It's still running. That's why you talk about prospecting. They use terms like prospecting and home meetings. You can't even do a home meeting really now. We're still in a pandemic.
No. Mm-mm.
You know, and all this limitations that you hear leaders talk about, like with the whole discussion tonight started off with the daggone about time to post, time to market, and all that other stuff. It's not that. We pick. Why do I pick 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock? Like I said, my whole thing with Sunset Sunday was based basically on the sunset. I started in 2016 in the summer. Okay. And the sunset around here was going on between 1:45 and 9 o'clock. So I based it off of that. Not that I was trying to post at a specific time. The whole theme was based off the sun. That's a spiritual thing. You can look up all that kind of stuff. And that's why it runs based off the sunset in Eastern Standard Time. It ain't got nothing to do with a specific time of on the internet. I can post anything on the internet and it get read,
right,
or the message get
right.
there. But the theme of this show was that. That's the difference. So in case people want to ask, why do I do Sunset Sunday, this, but because that's the basic theme of the show. You know, shows have a basic theme to them. You try to keep coordinated with that basic theme to it. So that's what that was about. And you don't, you know, I could have done Sunset Monday. I could have done Monday Blue Monday. I could have done Tremendous Tuesday, Wicked Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, which I've done, Freaky Friday. I mean, whatever the theme you want to do, you can do. It got nothing. It's a theme. It got nothing to do with the time period, people. I don't care what any of these billion-dollar leaders want to say. That's them. That's their limitation. And hey, whatever works for you, you can't get caught up in a box, because biggest problem in anything is that people see the what people are making, you know. And somebody said, and I have to agree with this, when you first got into this business, it's always been about the money. When you talk about our $30,000 in debt and credit card debt, you need to pay off that debt, and about getting money.
Yes.
But then everybody wants to get into this thing about, well, you know, after they have it, and then they want to say it's more than the money. Well, the money was the initiative for any of it. It may be, but don't tell people when they get into this business it ain't about the money. Stop that shit. They're beginning, they're in this business, it's about money. And it's still about the money.
Oh, yes.
As far as I'm concerned, because you can't make a business run. Excuse, what'd you say?
Money's right up there with oxygen. You can't do much
it's
with
right
that
up
either.
there. If you're not making any money, it don't make no sense. It's just like a job. Why you think people are quitting? Hold on. Let's get back to that.
Okay.
Why 4.3 million people quit their jobs? It was about the money, people. It was about the wages and the time. I guarantee you it was about the money. No, I will put that against any billionaire or millionaire on here and talk that shit to me. It's about the money. That's why 4.3 million people quit their damn job.
Yep.
Because it's about the money.
Yep.
So let's don't get it twisted about what business a capitalistic society is about. It's always about the plata, the dinero.
Yes, sir.
The
sir.
moolah. Always gonna be about that. Yeah. What money allows you to do, gives you choices. It allows you to do certain things. It gives you leverage. That's all that kind of shit. Ain't no shame in my game. Ain't no shame in it. If you got a problem with money, but that's your problem. If you can't, people say, well, you know, well, everything shouldn't be about money. Then why the hell do you have a job if it ain't about money? Because you gotta pay your bills, right? You gotta eat, right? You gotta take care of child support or whatever the hell you gotta do.
Right.
So let's don't get caught in the bullshit about money. Ain't always the biggest thing. Because if it wasn't the biggest thing, there wouldn't have been 4.3 million people quitting the job. There was no need for it.
Yeah, if it wasn't about money, COVID, you know, when the utilities gave everybody a break on paying their monthly bill for whatever, you know, but you best believe after 6 months, they got rid of that.
Oh yeah.
So
and if it wasn't about the money, they wouldn't be arguing that this infrastructure bill and all this other stuff is too high. You know, you had an infrastructure and all this thing with 3-point-something trillion dollars. Now they want to cut it down. Money always is the catalyst of any damn thing.
Yeah, yeah, because utilities may be regulated, but they still have to earn a profit to keep their business operations running.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I don't even believe in the term nonprofit. Anytime you in a business, you got to make some money. When people want to say the term profit means money. The money got to go somewhere. You're making money. Profit means you got to have enough money to keep the lights on. Or you don't have even a nonprofit. You know, money is the thing that makes all this shit work. Nonprofit got to make money. Churches got to make money. That's why they pass the plate around on Sunday. Because they got paid electric bill, gas bill, light bill, water bill, all that kind of shit.
They don't have to pay taxes, but everything else they have to pay.
Yeah. Well, when people get it twisted, man, people get caught up in this shit because they want the ignorant to believe certain things. And that's the truth. That's the whole problem. Hey, I'm getting a little political. That's the why Trump got elected, because he preyed on the ignorant. If you prey on the ignorant that don't know shit, okay, that don't know a damn thing about politics, economics, or nothing, yeah, you can get them to wipe your ass and not even get paid. That's what he did.
Yep.
Okay? Folks, it's about ignorance isn't bliss. And if this country gonna be that stupid enough to let that man get back into office, and I'm not either one. I'm not either Republican or Democrat. If you let that fool get back into office, America will deserve whatever it gets from that move. It will deserve every bit of an ass swiping, kick in the nut, back slap, every part of that boot, backhand will be deserved by the United States if they vote and let that man get back in office.
Right.
I'm just gonna be real about it. Okay. And I've never, anybody that does and he walk around saying, well, I have executive authority. Motherfucker, you ain't got executive shit. You just a regular ass Joe Blow bag of donuts. You're not the president no more. You don't have nothing. I mean, and then you got dumb. This is what ignorance is. You got people. I'm sorry, but the United States, to me, right now, is turning into worse than a third world country. It's turning into a backward Appalachian, backward hillbilly, inbred country. Anybody let that kind of mess come out? It is. That's what it's turning into. That's worse than a third world. These third world have kind of swap. They turn it into something that really, that's just the only thing I can relate it to. And if we don't wake up, and this isn't going, if black people don't wake up, they're going to be worse than anything has ever had. You got to wake up to the fact that, hey, this is about economics. Voting is about economics. Healthcare, all this stuff that they're talking shit about, they don't want to do. It's all about this, people. That's all it is. That's all it is. Let's go to this. Let me go here. What we got else to share with you guys? Do you see that, Kent?
No, I don't see anything popping up yet.
Okay, what's going on? Browser is trying to capture different. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. See it now?
Now I do. Yep, just popped up.
Okay. This is what we got going on. We got these 3 videos that are very crucial on how to let me go copy this and put it in the thing. It's 3 videos on how to make money. If you want to learn this, you go to this my link here. Let me see if I can go here. Go back into this. Okay, you can do that. Go back. Okay. 3 sizzling hot videos. First video shows you how to maximize 67% commissions. The second video shows you how to market done for you courses to sell and get signups. Third video is how to make money from the 90% who will say no. Now that one will be a crucial one, to especially people in network marketing. How to make money from 90% who say no to you. See, most of the time, you guys in network marketing, they say no to you. Y'all give up. Oh, well, I guess it's not. I can't do anything. You can still make money by offering them some certain things. Okay, certain things they need. Here's what we're into this time. Need to see this. Showed this last week. Anybody who knows Ray Higdon made $1 million in commissions and bonuses off of MLSP. Okay. So, live 8-week course that we're into now, boot camp. Here's what's going on. Here's what's available. Ray Higdon's bonus. Crush it. You'll get with this thing. Everything you get when you buy 8-week course. This is all the stuff, the value of it. This is the value of that course right now. You can get it for $50. This is the problems that it will solve for you. And if you're in any of these network marketing, affiliate marketing, you'll be spending countless hours on Facebook Messenger talking to tire kickers and more unmotivated people. Don't need to do that. You made a list of 100 friends and family, nobody's bought, and you're being told to keep harassing. That's a network marketing play. That's not the kind of list we talk about. Social media is draining your soul because there's zero leverage, and you're not getting any sales. Well, we're going to show you how to leverage social media to get sales. You have no authority because you don't have the results. Somebody wants to buy or join your team. Yeah, they do. You just got to put out valuable content.
Mm-hmm.
Ask yourself in 1,000,000 times, why am I not getting results I want? This is why we got this course. Good news, you're about to get the secret to actually making money online. Okay? This is how all this is going to come together. Let's give you some, see if I can run this quick video on here. See if this run.
Hello, my friend. Congratulations. We're so excited you found this website. Somebody cared enough about you to bring you over to this website. This is very time sensitive. The #1 marketing system for home business owners has come together, and we're flat out. We're taking the gloves off, and we're going to help you, show you how some of these guys and gals, 8 top earners, are coming together to show you how they've generated $4.5 million in commissions on the side as they become top earners in their companies, as they acquire more customers, as they sign on more reps, and as they grow their business. Bottom line, if you are wanting to make more money, in your specific business. What we've put together for you right now, right here, right now, it's about to disappear. This can change your life. And in fact, I'm going to send it over to my friends. They're going to explain what's on the table. Congratulations for finding this website. And we're going to start by clearly defining the number one problem for home business owners, which is cash flow. Let's dive in.
One of the biggest problems that home business owners face is sales and cash flow. And I pointed out earlier, I'm business minded, I'm sales minded. There's lots of things you can learn, but without sales and cash flow, it's kind of rough going. So, you go through the rejection, chasing people around, chasing people on Messenger, which is something I never do. I don't know if I do, it's just not my thing. No value exchange. Like Lisa, how many times did Lisa say add value, add value, add value? Yet the industry often teaches us just pitch, move on, pitch, move on, pitch, move on. You've been working hard, but you're not developing influence. And, you get desperate and you start to spam, or maybe somebody's telling you to spam. And at the end of the day, you feel deflated and defeated. I used to feel like that back in the day because I was supposed to go put 1,000 flyers out on people's cars, and people would yell at me and call me up and leave me nasty messages. It was scary. There's zero leverage, zero automation, no long-term strategy, not getting customers, not getting new reps. And I want to go through this fast because you guys all know what this is. You guys know what I'm talking about. The vast majority of people are not making the kind of money that they want, and they're not being shown plans and options and strategies. But you have to have a plan and you have to have a strategy, and it's not your fault if you haven't been given any type of roadmap. I remember this. They used to say this to me. Just talk to more people. I used to come to the meeting and I'd be frustrated and it's just talk to more people. So would you like our help to finally get customers and close sales like the top earners so you can start making the money they promised you? This is the 8-week Make Money Bootcamp. It's 8-week live experience to see how the industry's top people close sales, make money in any business so that you can make money in yours. Lisa, me, Aaron, Stacy, mentioned Mark, Stephen, and Lenacia. Now this one is the one I always like to joke about. How many of you guys are introverts? I've known Sean Johnson for years. You've known Sean Johnson for years, haven't you? Sean, you never see Sean, and then all of a sudden you find out that he's one of the top earners in everything he does. And I've known him for years, but he's kind of quiet in the background, and I can't wait because I was so thrilled to find out that he'd be teaching with this, because I'm dying to know after I've known Sean for 10, 12, 13 years. I'm dying to know what this dude does because I don't know what he does, but I know he does something. So, and then of course we have Todd and Leah Ray. And these guys are just marketing geniuses. They got started here and also in network marketing. They moved into e-commerce. They're also teaching people about how to create their own products and coaching programs, etc. So these are the 8 people that are going to be teaching for the 8 weeks. And I think it adds up to $3,534. I wish they had a little ticker, it kept moving because it's going up every minute. Gosh knows somebody made money during the time that we were here. So the goal, it's to help you make more money. It's not theory, no hype and fluff. And basically they're going to grill us, flambe us to find out what we're really doing. It's exciting because each of us does different things. But if you watch, you'll see that the thought process behind it all is the same. 8 weeks to transform your business and cash flow. So it starts Thursday, September 30th. It's going to be for 8 weeks on Thursday nights. Everything is recorded. Everything belongs to you for life. That's a big question people have. The product belongs to you forever. You can come back and refer to it over and over and over. And we joked about this, but what would you pay to hire these people? $6. And I'm going to just skip through this a little bit. Would it be worth $1,000? I've paid more than $1,000 for stuff like this. Round tables, fly on the wall types of things. Would it be worth $497? Would it be worth $297? Of course it would. But it's $50. Okay, it's $50. And as we always say, is it okay if we give you more? And something big announcement tonight. I don't think many of you know about this. So when you get the boot camp, you're also going to get 30 days inside of our system to use all our tools and look around. We have a new website builder, super simple website builder. We have so many different tools. We have live daily coaching Monday through Friday. It's live. It's in our Facebook group. You can ask questions. This is a company where the owners actually come out and answer your questions. Just guys, these are some of the people that have gotten started here or walked these calls or made money here or who have been involved here. And these are some of the biggest names in the game. Look around. This is only some of them. This isn't even all of them. You get 30 days. The new software. I'm in love with the new software. I have to brag. I begged them for this software and they actually developed it. Yes, they actually listened to their leaders. You get instant access to a 10-day quick start and PDF guides immediately tonight. You're also going to get the limited leads, daily method of operation training, and done for you lead gen campaigns to get you ready to buy leads for your business. Bonus live daily coaching, lifetime access to the affiliate marketing bootcamp Facebook community. So we're going to have a special group for this bootcamp, and you'll have lifetime access to that. You're also going to get high converting, high paying MLSP program to take what you learn in this 8-week boot camp. Okay. This is Amanda. I know Amanda well. Gained 14 new customers on her MLM, just going through the basics. Ryan, he's awesome, recruited over 600 people in his network marketing career, and they've all started at MLSP. Ryan's another person who started here. The boot camp is easily worth $1,000. The trial, the branded lead generation capture page, quick start, the PDFs, the DMO training, daily coaching, lifetime access, high converting, high paying affiliate program. Guys, if you join tonight and you join the boot camp, you're welcome to sign up to become an affiliate. And of course, you want to become an affiliate so you can promote this and all the other things we have. I haven't counted lately. There's at least 30 revenue streams in our back office. And no wonder how we got to the kinds of numbers that we did. And the pages convert. They work like crazy. So the total value, $3,500. But here's the big announcement. Da, da, da. Everybody knows Mr. Ray Higdon. Most of you are familiar with him. You've seen him out there. And if you haven't, what rock have you been hiding under? Ray started here at My Lead System Pro. I knew Ray back in the beginning when he was in foreclosure and he was looking for a way to basically recover. He had lost everything in the real estate downturn. His life was a real mess. He started here. And of course, because he loves us, he's coming back and he's going to be one of the mentors in the affiliate marketing bootcamp. And Ray recently hit $1 million in MLSP commissions. So he is going to be coming out and giving us a bonus training. Live Ray Higdon, crush it in any affiliate program. Guys, I've been working with Ray for years. I spoke at his very first event. I've spoken at a ton of his events over the years. I worked with him. He was my upline at one point. I've been his top affiliate, and I have watched him sell like gangbusters. Not only crush it in any affiliate program, but Ray ran one of the biggest affiliate programs in the industry. He just decided to focus on being generic. So that's not around anymore, but he has perspective from you from both sides of the fence. Shout in the chat if this is exciting. Our boy has come home. He's adding to the boot camp and he hit $1 million, which is a big, big, big deal. Now, Ray has a highly successful business, but this was just one of his revenue streams. And if, you know, look at the numbers. What do you think that you could do? This is the big deal. But guys, this is only available until tonight. 11:59 p.m. Eastern. It's a fast action bonus. It was just announced. I literally had it whispered into my ear right before I came on tonight. Brian's taking the evening off. If you guys are guests of one of our founders, Brian and his brother, two of our founders, their parents are in town, and Brian has a little niece, and they want to spend some family time. And he said, hey, can you cover? I said, absolutely. And then he whispered in my ear what this is.
Okay. So I wanted to show you, let me see, go back here to the one thing I wanted to show you, this one program that they got going called the Accelerator. The Accelerator allows you to make $1,200 in commissions. See if I pull up. Okay. Dream Solution helps you get paid, make money from the 90% who say no. How would you like to make money from the 90% who say no? So this is what this is. Let's run this one real quick.
Okay.
Hey there, my friend. We're getting a lot of questions, especially from new members, about what exactly does the 67% commissions, which is huge, what does that really mean? The difference between 30 to 67%. What does that mean to me, my income, my commissions, especially with the new price points and everything you just released? What does that mean for me? I'm going to answer that question. The difference between 30 and 67% is ridiculously huge here at MLSP. The basic monthly membership, for example, $49. The difference is $14 to $32 that you would earn per member per month. The difference being $18 more per member per month, which will add up. The basic annual, which we're going to sell for you as you bring us new members over the course of the year, that's $504. At 30%, you would earn $151 versus $336. That is a difference of $185 more per member per year. That is on that annual. That does add up quickly. Now the premium monthly, which is something we're going to be focusing on this year, $179 a month, 30% of that is $53.70 versus $119 that you would earn per member per month. That is a difference of $65 more per member per month. Now the annual premium membership, again, that we're going to sell for you, you just bring us trial members over the course of 365 days. $1,800 at 30% is $540. At 67% is $1,200. That is $660 more per member every single year. That does add up. And that just a couple of those over the course of the year would pay for your accelerator program. Heck, if it took you 2 or 3 months to get that, then the rest of the time all your tools are free and you get a ridiculous amount of commissions at 67% over the remainder of your program. So the hypothetical, no guarantees whatsoever. Let's just say you brought us 10 members per month over the next 12 months. That's 120 members. Now let's just say 70% will stick. That'll give you 84 members. Very conservative now. At 30%, you're earning $53 per member per month times the 84 members. That is $4,500 extra per month, or an extra $54,000 per year at 30%, which is pretty, that's awesome. At 67%, you're earning almost $120 per member per month times your 84 members. That is a 5-figure per month residual income on the side, helping all the home business owners who say no to your opportunity. That's an extra $120,000 per year on the side as an affiliate here. Now it gets kind of interesting, right? Now, let's say a conservative 10% of your 84 members will go annual. At 30%, that's $540 times 8.4 members. That's an extra $4,500 per year on annual subscription that you're going to get extra in commissions. At 67%, you're getting $1,200 times the 8.4 members for an extra $10,000 per year who are on annual subscription. Now, the difference here, when you add up the monthlies and the annuals, that's $58,000 per year. Again, hypothetical. At 30%, with just 10 members per month. At 67%, that's $130,000, a difference of $72,000 per year. Now, over the next 12 years, I was kind of just having fun with this. We've been here 12 and a half years. Over the next 12 and a half years, that would cost you a decision now for a couple $1,000 to pay for your tools for the next year. I was just having fun here. Go out another 12 and a half years, as long as we've been here. That'll cost you almost 7 figures to do what you have to do anyway to grow your business. And why not get paid now, today, on the side, as you grow the long-term residual income that you are promised from your MLM company, right? On the monthly membership, it's $53 versus $119 that you will earn. On the yearly, it's $540 versus $1,200. The difference in just this hypothetical here is 72 grand. It is a huge deal, that 67%. And of course, if you're here running with us for the next 12 and a half years, that really could make the difference of almost $1 million, which is crazy to even say, right? The question is, where will you be 1 year from today? That is really the question. Because if it's in your home-based business, why not let us pay you to grow your company, to grow your business, to get customers, to get new team members? Why not pick up the extra cash that wants to flow into your life and into your business? I hope this 30% versus 67% illustration sheds some light on really what's going on behind the scenes. My friend, this is only the membership. This has nothing to do with all of the launches, products, events, and mentorship that we have on top of this. We're excited for all the Accelerator rock stars who have already stepped up. 30% versus 67% is, as you can see, a huge deal. We want to give you this gift.
Okay. And, that's what this is about, people. So, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what we're involved with. The company's MLSP, My Lead System Pro. If you, if you want to, you can get on here, see that offer right here, see the rest of that video with that link on the bottom, that the lower third. You can get on here for that. If you want to it's not too late to either join the 8-week program, which is $50. It's not too late, even though we're third week. Joining tonight, You'll get video recordings, from the last 2 weeks. So $50, you can do it and learn how to leverage the internet and sell other people's products. You got any other comments, suggestions, criticisms, Kent, before we end tonight?
Hey, 5 weeks to go, guys. It's still plenty of time to get in where you fit in with this. It's only $50, and as far as the offer, I mean, 30% commission on what we make. That's cool, because I don't know of any place who's doing 30%, but let alone 67. I mean,
Well, most network marketing companies run from a 3 to 25 to about almost 30%. And most of the people, the problem with most network marketing companies is because the commission to retail is so wide difference.
Exactly.
Unless you got a big chain, it doesn't pay for the auto ship. So that's why this is something that you can get on the side that can help build your team, pay for your all that kind of stuff. Auto ship is products and services you get on a monthly basis. With COVID and all this other stuff, that has been more of a nice thing, because trying to try to stay away from most people. We still got the disparity about people who don't want to get vaccinated, but that's another product, another topic or whatever.
Yes. That's another stuff. But guys, thanks for popping on. If you liked what you heard, if we brought any value, like the video, share it out, and join us next week. We got the cookie, we got the skill sets that you need. We just ask you to meet us halfway. We'll meet you halfway to help you get your business elevated to the next level.
Yep, that's what we're here for. Yep, that's exactly what we're here for. So we're here every week. You can register the show right here, Sunset Sunday Show, Bentley Sunset Sunday Show. Get my download of my book, 5 Keys to Success, when you register here for the show. That's a free download. Okay. You want to get on my newsletter also? GregorySmith.online/newsletter. You can get on that. That's where you get access to my blog and all that goes out every week. We share things on that might not share on Facebook. So that's access to there also. So with that being said, my name is Greg Smith. I've been doing this since 2016. And like I said, Sunday nights, this is not my quote. This is Les Brown. Les Brown's a DJ a long time ago in Columbus, Ohio. Now he's a motivational speaker around the world. He always said people stress out on Sunday nights. Heart attack rate goes up to 35%, probably higher now. Don't let that happen to you, because if you die at your desk at home, they'll have your job in the paper before your obituary. With that being said, my name is Greg Smith. This is business partner friend Ken Roberson. We'll see you next week. We're here every Sunday night.
Take care, everybody. Stay safe. We'll see y'all next week. We are wrapped.
Yes, we are on a wrap.